Coming to you live and uncensored. This is the Hype Podcast. I'm oh so fresh with my co-host, yet to be named.
That's me. We talk about everything from new gadgets, gizmos, politics, movies, and music.
And our very own personal stories, because you know a motherfucker has to keep it real.
We're waiting for the intern to get back so he can quit fucking about and drink his beer.
Drink his beer. You're not Irish, aren't you German or something?
It's Australian.
You're Australian?
It's Australian.
Oh yeah, I have been watching a lot of Australian stuff. You watch Wentworth?
No, I ain't watched Wentworth.
Yeah, that's how they talk on there.
I know, right? Are we framed in? We good?
Nah, the dog's not here.
What do you mean, nah?
I said nah. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, sorry, we can't forget the star of the show.
Are we
Yay!
rolling? We're rolling?
All right.
We're rolling? Oh, okay.
We good?
See, I don't have to say hi, Mom, this week because my mom's actually here. It's crazy. We have like 5 people in the studio. We don't have to use the fake applause. Can we get some applause? This is the Hype Podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Hey, real quick, before we even start, we got a new member of the family here.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be here every week, so I'm going to do my damnedest to scare him off like right away. I'm going to borrow this real quick. Bear with me just for a second. We got a new intern, so we're going to do the intern initiation chug from this delicious Camel Black. So you're welcome.
That's premium malt liquor right there. I bought it on MLK in Killingsworth, $1.69.
We're doing some Camel Black real quick. Go ahead and pop that open for me. All right. And you're going to go ahead and chug as much of that as you can in one drink without throwing up. On the count of 9. Ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Do you think is he going to be back next week?
I don't know. I mean, this is a good initiation for everybody. If you can't handle this, you can't handle the Hype Podcast.
I have to apologize if you're on the audio because I was so busy watching this take place. We have Camel Black. This is extra. There's like 5 X's on this can.
This is like old English and Pabst Blue Ribbon had a love child and put it in a can. That's basically what this is.
To our urban listeners, Pabst Blue Ribbon is a beer that they commonly drink in Portland. Just in case, but you know what that camo shit is.
and to our ethnically challenged listeners, your Old English or Steel Reserve, if you will, is the urban drink of choice. Just saying that.
No.
What do you mean, no? What is the urban drink of choice?
I mean, I started out on the Boone's Farm. You can fuck with the night train, or I mean, if you really trying to swag it up, grab some Hennessy. I mean, that's not a drink of choice.
Don't lie. You're a Mad Dog 2020 guy.
This is a drink of teenagers and people in desperation. This is not an urban drink of choice.
I didn't say that was.
Nobody aspires to drink Camel Black with the 5 X's on it.
You're a Mad Dog 2020 guy, aren't you?
I can't fuck with the 2020.
You're a St. Ides motherfucker. That's what you are.
I don't do St. Ides.
No?
Nah. I mean, it was destroying the community, so I had to let it go. I had to step it up. I support the Canadians, but I forgot the crown.
Yeah, dude, I cannot believe you forgot that shit.
That's
why we show up at your house early.
But check it out. I was up late.
That's why I get up at 9 a.m. on a Sunday to come over to your house, and you forget the only reason that I come over to your house.
Motherfucker, be happy I bathed.
Yeah, I did get to his house this morning, and we were getting ready to go, getting ready to put the show together and all that, and he's like, yeah, hold on, let me go shower real quick.
Big gulps. Big gulps. Hey, I was out half the night. I was in Hillsboro.
Dude.
Let me hold on. Let's start this off. I spend my weekend, I go to Splash Bar. I'm back at Splash Bar after 2 months. You know, going to Splash Bar, it's like going to your ex-girlfriend's house because you start looking around to see if shit's changed. Because, you know, I had been with Splash Bar for 3 years, and I'm in, you know, they got a new dude, and I just happened to be back for the smash and grab get my loot and get out.
So wait a minute. So you're, for about 3 years, you're in a steadfast relationship with Splash Bar.
One of the longest relationships in my life.
And then suddenly out of nowhere,
I still have some friends.
Suddenly out of nowhere, you become the side chick for Splash Bar. So you're out in Hillsboro, swagging it up with your side club.
Yeah, I was out in Hill. See, my main club is 6 West.
Okay.
Shout out to 6 West. Shout out to Trey. I know you don't watch the fucking show. Fuck you.
So you're with your main bitch 6 West.
I'm with 6 West 3 to 4 days off the month.
Okay.
The rest of the month, I'm kind of bouncing around. I got things to do. I mean, you want to increase the popularity. It's not like I'm spreading VD. I'm just playing songs.
Hey, so let me ask you, not to out you on the show, but did you ever get that item back from your other side club and band?
No, I never did.
Oh shit! How do your other side chicks feel about that? I mean,
how do my other clubs feel? I'm using these headphones. They're headphones. I left my headphones down there.
If you haven't watched our previous episodes, Oso spent the night at a
If you haven't watched our previous episodes, what the fuck are you doing watching this one?
Yeah, what are you doing with your life?
Why are you watching? I mean, what brought you to this?
So Oso made a trip out to Bend.
Must be the camo.
Oso made a trip out to Bend a couple weeks ago, and in his rush to get out next morning, left his headphones at the club. And what, they email you or call you or text you and say, yeah, thanks for coming out, but we don't need you anymore?
Yeah, they were like, yeah, we're good. Yeah, and and to be honest, I'll be good with being there. You know what? I don't want to talk about it because I really don't want to say things that people might not like. Because it's like you go to a place, you play there, and you walk in. The dude initially talks to you, and he tells you a bad story about 2 or 3 DJs that have been there. And now that I know that I'm not going back there, I am a bad story. For the next guy. That guy, Oh So Fresh, came down and what? I don't know. Shit on the crowd 2 nights in a row. Cut the music 5 minutes short, and all of a sudden it's World War III. Hey, sorry. When I play It's Time to Go, it is time to go. That's my song.
Dude, you want to talk about bad stories? There is another bad story that went down this week, and it's ongoing. So I'll be able to keep you up to date on this for like 3 or 4 weeks. So, yeah, it's one of those.
We need sound effects. If you want to send us some sound effects, the crowd can't hear the sound effects because they will probably cheer to them. Yeah. But no, if you have sound effects, you can send those to thehypepodcast@gmail.com, or you can call your sound effect in 442-999-HYPE, or go to the Facebook page. Yeah, I'm pushing your story back. Go to the Facebook page, facebook.com/thehypepodcast, or if you do email, Mom, you're here. You know how to email, right? Because I think you're the only person emailing in the world right now, unless you're at work. If you email, you can email us as thehypepodcast@gmail.com. Now, back to your story.
Thank you. I like the build up there. We had them writhing in anticipation. They're like, story. Facebook? What the hell is that shit? No, so one of my mother's friends actually hired this accountant about 10 years ago, and this lady has been flawless ever since, until about 3 weeks ago. She found out that some money was missing. The owner of the business found out some money was missing, so she goes to her accountant and says, hey, what's the deal with all this? The accountant literally just breaks down and says, okay, it was me. I took this amount of money. It's no big deal. I admit it. And we should just all go on about our business. And the owner's like, hold up. Like, you copped to that a little too quick.
That's kind of weird. Did she like hand her the weed pen? Like, yeah.
It was literally like
it's all good.
Yeah, it was literally like a cop approaching you because you look lost and saying, is everything okay? And you just whip out like the gun and all the drugs and go, okay, it was me. Here, just take me to jail.
Wouldn't it be so much better if they let you off? You did that, like, yeah, I did that. But here's the money. Like, you rob a bank and go, here's the money back. I had it, a day or 2, compound interest. Here's the gun.
Right. So they start looking into this a little bit further, and she had to hire an investigator. They look into this, and they're 3 days into this investigation, they're up to $40,000 already.
40 grand. That's like an employee. That's a whole employee.
Yeah, and she's been around for about 10 years. They're only back to year 3.
So 3. So she has a jet ski.
3. Well, she has a jet ski, a house. The accountant has her own side business. Not for long. 'Cause she about to have some side business in jail making some hats or something. But yeah,
they make license plates.
Oh, my bad.
In some states, they make furniture.
Don't they like crochet sweaters and shit too for homeless people?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you have to visit to find out all those secrets. I'm not willing to take the trip.
We got your sister in the background. Like, yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Like she know what she talking about back there. Good Lord.
Oh, you done made a license plate before? Hey, I'm trying to get some custom shits on my joint. If you know a guy or a girl.
Yeah, hey, tell you what, if you have ever been to prison and had to make a license plate or a sweater, you need to hit us up at 442-999-HYPE. You might even get Oh So Fresh to get you a custom Hype Podcast t-shirt for your next visit to the penitentiary. Just saying.
Hey, that's premium gear. I mean, save up your commissary.
This is the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
I'm Oh So Fresh.
And we'll be back with your local news around the world in minutes right after this.
Wow. First 15, done. Like, what's the last time you said okie dokie to somebody?
Me, personally, I say it all the time because I have a beard and I drive a truck. That's just kind of what happens.
Yeah, the way she said okie dokie to you, because you had her on speakerphone, the way she said okie dokie to you was like the golden ticket.
Well, I had her on speakerphone.
If you've not been here yet, the invitation is open.
Well, I had her on fucking speakerphone because I was supposed to have a new phone a week and a half ago.
I really didn't want to be in your conversation.
No, well,
I mean, you're flirting. We on the freeway. You flirting and whatever. That's why I had to stop and pick up the bottle of Crown.
Jesus Christ, fuck you.
You and your fucking.
Listen to this
your
guy.
Fucking woman problems.
You and your fucking half slant. I had to pick up the Crown because of your ass. No, you picked up the Crown because you fucking love it. Back to my problem.
Yeah,
okay,
back to sharing it with you. Come on, get right back here. Yeah, I think, it's going now.
Ladies and gentlemen,
are you rolling?
We have been rolling. Let's give a round of applause to DJ Oso Fresh for stopping the show to get some video clippage handled. Good job, Oso. We are so fucking proud of you right now. Thank you.
Let's stop and all say fuck you to you because I like to do a quality show. So if it takes a little bit more time, good things come to those who wait. And I don't know what tune you were trying to tap out, but it was not hurry up. Whatever fucking Morse code you were tapping on the table was working my last nerve. So let's get back to the show. This is the Hype Podcast.
Why was that working your nerve? I was just making beats.
It was a shitty beat. I work in music, and that is not a number one song.
Is it top 40? Top 40 at least?
Top 80.
Hey, within the top 100. Yeah.
Lower your chances a little bit.
I'm better than Third Twin. He was like 97 in 100 or whatever.
He is a friend of the show. And Third Twin, shout out to you. I won the rap battle. So
thanks, Third.
Yeah, I think
you won the rap battle because of half a bottle of Crown Royal that he ingested.
That is not it. He was still he was still a fair and honest judge. He saw the hunger in my heart, my passion to put you down.
Only because you saw the hunger for his Crown Royal in his belly.
Oh well, whatever. I mean, it's a no-host bar. No, it's a host. The bar was hosted.
The what?
The bar was hosted. I mean, free drinks. I mean, shit.
I thought you were gonna say a no-holds bar, then it was a no-host bar.
I was gonna say a no-host bar, but a no-host bar means you have to pay for your own drinks. Haven't you ever been to a wedding? Come on. That's how it works.
No, actually, I went to one wedding where they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be open bar," and then when you got to the actual bar, they were like, "Oh yeah, you have to pay for your own drink."
At a wedding, I plan out my drinking budget. I want to know, if I gotta pay.
Yeah, you know what, dude?
I might not stay as long.
You know, we need to get a sponsor, like an organization that just funnels our drinks. Camo Black.
Black.
We need you to sponsor our drinking.
I've never seen a Camo Black commercial, so I'll make one for you right here. This is good shit.
So your slogan should be, when in doubt, I black out. Camo black.
Evasion available in your local hood. Usually sold to you by an Asian man that really give a fuck less about you. Camo black. Get the extra black.
You know, yeah, we need to contact some nonprofit organizations, because there's one in Vancouver that's like dishing out free shit for like K9 units for the Vancouver Police Department. Do you know that?
I can't believe that the dogs, they get vests.
Yeah, they get bulletproof vests. The dogs.
What kind of asshole is shooting at the dogs?
I don't know.
I never shoot at you.
Yeah, but she's never.
I'm sorry, I had to pet my dog. My dog's behind me. You can't get this on the audio, so you need to watch this on YouTube. But yeah, I would never shoot my dog.
And Midget is never chasing down a burglary suspect. Let's be honest.
I've been tempted to kick this motherfucker once or twice. I ain't gonna lie. I just let you out. Why'd you poop on the carpet? I mean, maybe the dogs aren't house trained. I mean, if a big German Shepherd kept taking a dump in my living room,
I'd probably kick the shit out of him.
I'd be shooting at him too.
Dude, speaking of people and things that aren't house trained, did you hear about this fucking Packers fan in Portland?
Yeah, check out this clip.
26-year-old Sam Whitehorn has a serious head injury in Legacy Emmanuel's ICU since Saturday. Part of his skull temporarily removed to relieve pressure from a swollen brain. His family says he was attacked here on Northwest 21st. They say 3 men who claim to be Seahawks fans came up to him and 2 friends and gave Sam grief. Then they say one man started swinging. Sam's head hit the curb. His mother rushed out from Little Rock, Arkansas. She is stunned by what's happened.
It's even hard to fathom that people would take sports that seriously. It's just a game.
They beat the guy up because he had on a Green Bay Packers hat.
I thought they removed part of his skull because the hat was too tight.
No, that's pretty rough. I mean, I don't think they meant to beat him up that bad, but they hit him and his head hits.
No.
I mean, but just think you're in a fight with a dude, you hit him, and then his head hits the curb, and you're going to jail for freaking murder.
No, dude. They said his head hit the curb before the guy even swung on him. How do you get?
That's not.
That's not the way
I heard the story.
First of all, I want to know.
You need better headphones. That's not the way I heard the story.
I want to know why you're wearing a fucking Packers hat in Portland.
Because he likes Packers. But I can tell he didn't have insurance because they took him to a manual, even though he was in Northwest Portland sipping lattes with the hootie. Let me say it again, with the hootie tooties. Yeah. He was sipping lattes, but they sure did bring your ass back over to the community hospital.
They put you on that non-profit shit.
It's a rough life, but I don't get it. I truly don't understand why people are so passionate about these teams.
Wait,
what the team do for you? He couldn't even, Beast Mode couldn't even win last week. Yeah.
Hey, dude. Now I've told you time and time again, if people got that passionate about politics the way they do about sports, this country would be a whole different fucking place. Like, take for example, PCC is getting passionate about some very, very racial explicit shit here in the next couple months. Like, people complain about Black History Month, which is coming up. So PCC
it's only days away.
Yeah, people are getting all up in arms about PCC having Whiteness History Month.
I gotta. Before we go into Whiteness History Month, what do you do for Black History Month?
Me personally?
Yeah.
I watch the History Channel.
You watch the History Channel?
No, I actually watch that on a regular anyway.
They show a bunch of black shit during Black History Month. Is that what they do?
Yeah, no.
I don't. I mean, because now that I don't go to school, like in school, it was like a big deal.
I rewatched the movie Lincoln over and over.
Oh, is there black people in that?
No, actually, for Black History,
I bet there were black. I bet that. I lost my thought. It's been a long time since I actually lost the train of thought.
I was gonna say
it is this motherfucking beer.
For Black History Month, I hang out with you, which I feel like earns me my black card.
That earns you your black card?
Yeah. I'm just saying, I hang out with you for Black History Month to get my culture.
You hang out with me all year. You're supposed to go deeper.
Oh, okay. Pause.
Hang out. Well, I guess this year you can hang out with 2 black people.
Hey, we up the ante. We brought Justin and Naeem into the mix.
If that gives you better validation.
Yeah, there you go. I'll hang out with 2 black people this year. How's that?
Man, I got to hang out with white people all year.
Yeah, well, that's because all the events you do are white and Asian folks.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. It really makes me look at the lack of diversity in upper management. Because like I do events at hotels, and like it's just white dudes, Asian dudes, and then you got some Middle Easterners, like Indian, and Donald Trump doesn't complain about them.
That is true.
He hates on the Mexicans
and the Muslims.
And he hates on the Mexicans and the Muslims. But if you're just Indian or working at Intel, he doesn't try and check your green card. It is never an issue. As soon as you talk about illegal immigrants, all you talk about is Mexicans.
That is true.
I would deport Alanis Morissette.
And what about Celine Dion?
Celine Dion? No, you can't mess with Celine Dion. She just lost her husband and her brother in the same week.
Oh shit. I was gonna say it's just because she's Canadian. What about Justin Bieber? Can we deport that fucker?
He still got YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. He really does, doesn't he? But yeah, no, Donald Trump is on that white privilege shit, man.
Well, they got what is it called? It's called Whiteness History Month. Coming up at PCC. I got a clip on it.
An Oregon community college makes a controversial move, designating April 2016 Whiteness History Month. But unlike Black History Month, this event won't be a celebration of the history of whiteness. Portland Community College says the month will be a, quote, multidisciplinary district-wide educational project examining race and racism through an exploration of the construction of whiteness, its origins, and heritage. Several conservative organizations have discovered the event and are calling it, quote, whiteness shaming. PCC says that's not the case. Whiteness is a social construct, while white is a designation for a group of people. For Newsbeat Social, I'm Molly Real.
Well, there's a shame on you for being white. I mean, when you make comments like "I hang out with you for Black History Month," that's
that's just my white guilt kicking in.
That's white privilege. White guilt is different.
White
guilt is when you get offended for me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody busts out with the N-word and you ready to fight. And I'm sitting there like, nah, just give it a pass. I just want to get some Carl's Jr. right now.
I'm like, don't talk to my ethnically challenged friend that way.
That is white guilt. That's so bad that it happens to those black guys. Did you hear about Trayvon? Yeah. Are you new to this? Did you just move to the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Did you just move to America? I mean, we don't. If your only exposure to black people is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, you're gonna have a little bit of a problem comprehending reality. We don't all live in Beverly Hills and wear fucking fluorescent colors.
Not yet.
Not yet. Hey, I can. Aspiration. Yeah. Beverly Hills, you're next. I'm gonna sit up there next to Kobe. I'm gonna get the pink.
Yeah.
No, I'm bringing back LA gear, fuckers.
Are you getting the lighted shoes too?
I would get the shoes. I'll get the shoes with the lights.
Hell yeah. Now that's some white privilege shit. You get them LA gear with them flashing running lights on them.
That's not white privilege. That's whoever has $50 and bad taste. No sense of self. How are we working on time? Because this motherfucker said some shit to me that had me. It took me a couple minutes to come back around and properly smack the shit out of this dude for what the fuck he said to me. Even my family was like, hey. Ooh.
Hey, you worried about what I?
4 minutes.
You worried about?
They were like, you gonna let this son of a bitch talk to you like that on TV?
Hey, you worried about what I'm saying to you? You should worry about what the fuck Sarah Palin is saying to the entire goddamn country. Listen to this shit.
Man, I'm on fucking TV. Yeah, fucking crazy to me.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be in Iowa. We're here just thawing out. He is from the private sector, not a politician. Can I get a hallelujah? All of you hard-working Iowa families, you farm families, and teachers and teamsters.
She doesn't sound coherent.
Cops and cooks.
Brought to you by Camo.
And holy rollers, no more pussyfooting around. Isn't he known for being able to command fire
Now, hold on.
Could the woman command a complete sentence?
Hold on.
I mean,
I'm going to ask you this.
What?
I got to cut you off because I want you to answer this one question. Was that the actual Sarah Palin or was that the SNL clip by Tina Fey?
Let's compare the two.
Thank you, Iowa. Oh, I wanted to take a break from my full-time career of writing things on Facebook to fly down her and lend my support to the next president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Shout out to Camo. Is this made in Alaska?
Hey, America, isn't she great? Just the total package. Smart, legs, yelling, everything. I haven't seen a woman this impressive since Jeb Bush.
I'm here because we Americans are struggling. So many of us have lost our jobs at the factory or our reality shows about Alaska. And we've seen our own children targeted by the police for no reason other than they committed some crimes.
Now she's worried about her son getting targeted by the police, which is really funny. I mean, she's that was Tina Fey.
That was?
And you can't really tell a difference between Tina Fey and Sarah Palin. You can't.
You really can't.
Sometimes on looks, but Sarah Palin is.
No, but between both of those clips, which do you think helps Donald Trump more? Because I honestly think
I think Tina Fey being on Saturday Night Live actually helps him more because it was funny and she actually made sense.
Yeah.
Because Sarah Palin, I don't know what drugs you do in Alaska, but you got to get back to making complete sentences. Yeah. And they did elect you governor, and I can't figure that out.
Hey, the Hype Podcast tip of the day, Sarah Palin, when in doubt, black out, camo black.
Hey,
there you go.
She had to ditch out to help her son out because it's all about family.
Yeah.
And you know what? I got my family coming up on the next segment. This is the Hype Podcast.
I'm making these fools feel my pain. I don't know about y'all, but it wasn't the gangs that made me act insane.
Who finna get killed today? What corners we gonna go hit? Because we know damn near where everybody at. That's how we did it. That's how the Woodlawn Park Bloods did it.
Hello, my name is Nikki. I was born and raised in the inner city of Northeast Portland, Oregon. I hope that all my experiences will help you understand the truth about gang life. I know from personal experiences that living a life of violence will only bring you unhappiness or maybe the end of a friend's life or your own.
In this life, it ain't no joke like in 89.
How many dead homies do you have? How many locked up? Like, where's your crew?
They dead. I got some that's locked up. You have the KBCs, you have the CVC, then you had the LOPs, Local Parus, then you had us, 15 Hood, and we turned to Woodlawn Park Blood Gang. The 90s, late 90s, really after 2000, I wouldn't go across MLK.
When we came back, he had like 4 or 5 brothers up inside Quickies. Maybe 2 or 3 was inside the liquor store.
We was always deep on the porch. I always seen Crips right by and show me they burners.
All the situations was bad situations. Bloods pulled up. So they got out the car, they started busting.
It was funk season, but he didn't know that because he was doing his beat. They just started letting us have it. Just got murked in the parking lot where we just left.
Retaliation was a must when I was out there.
My first gang meeting was right here. I all sat in a circle after Big Red passed away.
The first time, a close friend of mine had ever, left us due to gang violence. The next morning, I just threw on my penalty and was like, this ain't how it's supposed to be.
What was it like being a female gang member?
I was hanging with them. They was trying to take my mom's friend car. Y'all ain't driving this car. Driving up the street. As I got to shooting out the window, the gunshot, I was like, ah! I did 2.5 years involving a drive-by shooting. I was the driver.
You still call yourself a blood?
I call myself an OG.
What was a turning point in your life?
Taylor, get up, bunk 18, spread your cheeks. Oh, that's when I see my criminal record, I'm like, dang, they stopped me this many times? Bullets have no name. I've been shot 2 times. I don't know how many times I done had a gun put to my head. I had to separate myself from the active people.
You have a certain amount of pride in what you've done and where you've been. Now, how old is your son?
My son's 14. I don't want to ever have to bury my son. I don't know what I would do. So I never glorified being a Woodlawn Park Blood gang member.
Your book is entitled Ask It. What brought us to a place where you would write a book with curriculum to help children?
If I could just say, or just let one kid, have them change their mind, I feel good. I feel like I'm coming back to our community.
I woke up to a new day. Got up and went my
buddy! Welcome back to the Hype Podcast. I am the host with no name.
And I am oh so fresh, and we now have backup singers. Let me welcome to the show. We will go from the end. That is my sister Michelle, which she's been on the show before. My niece Jasmine, and my mother that objects to the
Queen oh so fresh, as it were. Queen oh so fresh.
A serious objection to the profanity on the show, and I've stated my piece about it. It's a lot easier to state my piece when she's not here.
Yeah, you think it's easier when she's not here? You got me stuck in between you two.
Yeah.
She goes to slap you, I'm getting hit as collateral damage.
That's a stereotype. My mother does not abuse me. But if there is a belt or a spoon in the room, I mean, we need if I'm going to be in here cussing with my mom, I need the TSA to make sure she does not have a belt or a spoon.
Wire hanger?
Or wire hanger.
Wire hanger, what? Well, we better talk about statute of limitations right now.
No. Speaking of stereotypes, I want you guys to check out this AT&T commercial, all of you, and let us know what you think after you watch this. Check it out.
So since you have AT&T and DirecTV, you can get our new unlimited data plan. Unlimited data. So we're rich. You're data rich. Data rich. Baby, you get wherever you like. I said you get wherever you like.
Yeah.
To being data rich.
Now,
so if you just for our audio listeners, this is an AT&T commercial where they have a white family walk into a store and they say, "Hey, you can have unlimited data," and the family says, "Now." They
heard the clip, so they know what they're listening to.
I was describing who was the representative says, "Now you're data rich." Now, if you could substitute the word data with one word, it would be the N word with the ER on the end.
Oh, please!
Yes,
it's a data commercial.
AT&T, why don't you just call it out and just say it? They're trying to act like they are nigger rich. That's what they're saying.
Are you kidding me?
No. Honestly, you could substitute. I mean, call it the tanning of America or whatever. But I think they were making fun.
What? So you're saying if they played some fucking Bon Jovi instead of T.I., that it would still be we're hood rich, like data rich? No, that's stupid.
I think it's just. I think that's what it is. What do you think? We have guests.
I don't think it implies that the N word.
See, exactly. Mom agrees with me. She does not think it implies the N-word at all.
What word are they substituting? I think that has racial undertones to it.
I think it definitely has racial undertones, especially with the music that they chose to use.
So what if they use some Blink 182? Does it make a difference?
I think you're playing crazy as usual.
That's that white privilege.
Clearly, there's a message there that and they are talking about it. It's stereotype. Definitely.
I mean, being oblivious to stuff like that is part of white privilege too. I mean, we should take
acting like you're oblivious to stuff because he acts like it.
Please, if anything, that commercial says that we white people just want to be like you.
No,
I don't know about all that.
That's all that commercial says. If there is any stereotype, that's all that it says.
I think behaviorally they were applying that it was black. But I think as far as the data word, they weren't implying that it was the N word.
See, Mom agrees with me.
Not totally.
Man, maybe I was being extreme. No, I was. I mean that is taking it to the extreme. But there is the implication that this is.
Well, hold up. We got one on either side. So. We need the tiebreaker. What do you think?
Well, I think that, not necessarily the N word that they were implying. I thought they would have been like saying hood rich. That's a little bit of a downplay, but I kind of get where Uncle James is coming from.
I'm not going to let you sit on the fence on this one. I want you to take a side. I want you to take a side. Do you agree? Do you agree with her or do you agree with Mom? Who do you agree with?
I agree with my mom.
Just because you don't want to get beat with a spoon.
No, did I say the wire hanger?
Or is that what is your tool of choice? I know your spoons and belts, Mom. You are
spatulas.
She's spatulas.
Spatulas, like plastic
spatulas, no metal spatulas.
It was a metal one.
They last longer.
They last longer.
And shoes. She was good for shoes.
The wooden spoon, it hits harder and it shocks them.
But they don't make them like they used to.
So AT&T, get your shit together. That's coming out from us here at the Hype Podcast and the Pips right here. So I am the host with no name.
So, before we wrap up. So you guys sat in on the show. What do you think?
I think you guys did a good job. I've already listened to the show and watch it now that you have video.
And thanks for sharing it. Thanks for sharing it on your social media. I haven't seen it on your Facebook feed.
She got all apprehensive. She was like, "Look,
I don't even use my social media. I'm never really on Facebook."
That's what everybody said. But you had a good time because they were in the background. That is our cheering section. I'm going to play some of our fake applause right now, but there are our real cheering section.
Yeah. Woo! This is the Hype Podcast. You can hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/the Hype Podcast, or on the Hype line.
442-999-HYPE. I know that better than I know your phone number. Yeah. So in a jam, please check the voicemail at the Hype Podcast because I might be calling you.
Yeah, I will indeed.
I'm in jail. Yeah. Put a Hype Podcast. I need a Hype Podcast t-shirt so I can swap it for some smokes.
Well, yo, we're about to get out of here. I am the host with no name.
Oh shit. I am oh so fresh.
We're about to get this limeade or lemonade or Rita going on.
You gotta slow it down.
Yeah, you do.
You like the limerita?
And we got this camo black. So remember, from the Hype Podcast to you, when in doubt, black out. All right.
Man, this looks good. But you know what?
It's time to go.
It is about that time. What are you guys doing the rest of the day? Anything? What was it? Church again? Yeah, you got to wash away the sins from this show, I guarantee you. So you probably shouldn't drink this right before church, right?
I don't know. That's a lot.
Shout out to Thornton City Syndicate and Matrix Media. Naeem over there watching football. Justin.
Yeah. You don't got much more football to watch.
Yeah. And our new intern that almost threw up some Camel Black.
Yeah. Naeem gonna be in here doing the crossword when football season over.
Yeah, I know his name is Avery, but he wasn't even paying attention. He's sitting over there texting.
Bye, Felicia.
He's not the one with no name. Bye. Hold on. What did you just say to you?
Drop the mic and walk out.
Oh man, we need another bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.